Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story, and I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
I am that dude, Bodkins.
Yeah, TP lost it, Steve. Yeah.
Right, where he's wondering, he's like, I can't.
Patty.
He won style, like no weight classes.
Yeah, basically, like I said, there's been a couple guys that are like,
It's ridiculous. No way. There's nobody else out there. He's your guy.
That's just not my mentality, bro.
Yeah. Leave the ladder down. That's my always like, hey, somebody helped you out. Why not help somebody else out? Return.
Give a big round of applause for the one and only Bodkins Show.
Or bringing Craig Counsell down the interstate in a move unexpected. I had people.
I'm going to repeat that again, folks. I didn't stutter. Welcome to the Bodkins Show.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another great episode of the Bodkins Show. I am your boy Bodkins, and we are back. It's been a while since the Thursday show, and boys and girls, if you're a fan of the show, if you've been watching, or maybe you're a new fan, we do this little thing we used to do this thing called the LTS show. And we're still going to be kind of doing it, but just right here on this platform on the Bodkins Show Network, Bodkins Show channel, whatever the hell you want to fucking call it. This is season 3, baby. That's right. Year 3 of getting the boys together. The boys are back in town. All the boys are back. We'll be talking NFL every Thursday night from here till probably maybe around the draft time. your boy gets bogged down and doesn't starts caring, but it was we've taken about 2 months off, I feel like, just to kind of hey, it's NFL dead time. Don't really care. Maybe me mainly, but I know some of the boys care about certain things, but me, I don't really care about a lot of things, but now it's time to revamp up, baby. We're going to be doing for the next few weeks. We'll be doing our division winners, previewing each division. Tonight we'll have we'll talk about the NFC. But all the boys will be back. But for right now, until in a little bit, we got Mr. Guy whose team drafted Cam Ward. He is optimistic here, even though he didn't want Cam Ward and was bashing Cam Ward for saying his receivers were the best at one point in time. But I think he's kind of come full circle here. He's Mr. Team Ward now, Mr. First Down.
Johnny Cruz got me, shifted me into neutral. Let's put it that way. I'll put it that way.
Sam, the new season is upon us. The end of the month, there will be a game that I don't care about called the NFL preseason, but
yes,
in the
Bob.
Hall of Fame game.
Without a doubt, Bob. Without a doubt.
Your thoughts here as we revamp for a new NFL season and season 3 of the LTS show.
Oh man, look, it's good to be back. Your intro still slaps. I'm waiting. I'm patiently waiting for Bodkins baby to just slip out here in a second. I am patiently waiting for the AFC North when I get to hear Beats, Burrow, and Bodkins, or whatever the little saying.
Bengals, Burrow, Bodkins.
Yeah. That's right. Bengals, Burrows, Bodkins.
Yep.
And maybe they would sign you before trading Hendrickson, but who knows? Who knows at this point?
Yeah.
But no, it's exciting time. I've been kind of keeping up with stuff. We had 4 days of Aaron Rodgers controversy, and we had 3 months of Aaron.
Rodgers. We've had the Aaron Rodgers stuff. We've had some signings here and there. We've had made up stories today. Watt. Obviously, TJ Watt, the Brinks truck up for him. There's been some shakes and moves, and we'll talk more about that. But obviously, today's big news is, the TJ Watt he got the Brinks trunk and then some. So I saw today he signed $123 million. His brother, JJ's a future Hall of Famer in my book, he made $100 million or something like that. So, Scoob, what's up, my man? And we'll go ahead and we'll bring in Mr. Our own Hall of Famer here, Mr. Scott Cobe. And there's optimism, Scott.
Oh, they're in. They're in.
There is optimism in Patriot land. New coach. Drake May year 2. And it looks like your boy Diggs is off the boat and, was at training camp and everything else.
Yeah, he's off the fun
The
dip.
server's asking you what you want to eat.
He's off the fun. He's off the fun dip now. The fun dip is now
The fun dip.
Yeah.
And now it's time to get down serious. I mean, training camps are starting to open, which is great.
Second round draft picks finally signing contracts. It's about damn
Here
time.
we go.
One first rounder going back to college and Shamar Stewart probably. So I agree with you. I am not kicking into football watching gear until probably I'd say preseason game 3.
I don't know. You know me, Scott. I don't. Yeah, it's not really week one. Week one.
I just think we know who the teams are. We know who's going to be good. We know who's not going to be good. So
don't do this, Scoot. Don't do.
Yeah.
It's just those middle. It's just those middle teams to figure out who's going to be the 6th and 7th seed. So I think this football season, is going to be more predictable than usual.
Yeah.
You still think it'll be lower scoring? Do you think it'll be low scoring again? Yeah.
I think the running game is going to be again a focus of teams because I heard from my friend Jim Coventry at RotoWire, who I looked into. I believe in linebackers are smaller, less impact on injuries for running backs, and defenses do not want to give up the deep pass. So I think running backs going to feast this year again.
Well, it comes in swings, right? So like, what was the swing? Yeah. There's old, slow, middle linebackers. Okay, so how do we adjust? We're gonna have to move all those guys. We're gonna get faster, right? So we're now our linebackers are skinnier and faster. Okay, so what can we do? How does the offense react to that? Okay, now we're just gonna start pounding the ball down the throat of these little fast linebackers. They're not gonna be able to tackle. So it'll come in swings. That's how NFL's done, baby. That's how winning's done. Speaking of winning.
That's what winning is.
Yeah,
sorry. You had me go Pacino. You put the quarter in.
5 straight NFC championships, but lost the Super Bowl. Coming from a new man cave. What up, Bobby? Mr. Tanner Dawson, baby.
What's up, guys?
Tanner, what's up?
About the Royals.
Tanner, what's going on, my man?
Tanner, before you go, I want to ask you what flavor fun dip did Stephon Diggs have in that bag of his that was on the
illegal kind? The illegal, the feel good kind.
He had the kind that keep you energized.
Yeah,
the ones you don't sleep for 3 days.
Nick, you're the entertainment guy. Are Cardi B and Stephon Diggs done? I heard they're done.
Yeah, heard that.
Since what? They were dating?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was on Cardi's boat. He was on Cardi's boat, passing out fun dip to all the ladies.
All her friends.
Yeah, I missed all that.
Fun dip.
Yeah. Tanner, you guys got a new a contract extension with one of your offensive linemen. The Rashid Rice stuff happened today too. Yeah. What's the expectations there with Rashid Rice before we start digging into this NFC East?
So, literally, there's been nothing in the books for him to have a court date. So, like, we were all expecting, like, all right, this thing's gonna get pushed out to next year, and then we'll get another suspension another year, and then all of a sudden today, boom, here you go, and like Kaiser, everybody was surprised by it, and it was something they apparently kept quiet and did their thing. So. 30 days, 5 years suspension.
He can do He can do 30 days in those 5 years, is what I read.
Yeah.
So what do you do? Just go like on a weekday here, a week here.
No, there's no practices on Monday and Tuesday, so he'll do Monday and Tuesday for like 8 straight weeks. He'll be done, and then
back and forth.
Yep.
Back and forth.
You're saying 4 to 6 games makes sense. I think that's probably
4 to 6. The hell are you get smoking, dude? We're talking no more than 4 games.
Yep.
Most likely, from what I'm seeing a lot from looking at similar suspensions,
Carlos,
maybe 2, 4 at max. So I mean, that's fine.
I think 6 games he appeals and he gets to 4.
There's a guy on Twitter.
6 would be excessive.
Well, he's also coming off the injury, right? So why not? He's suspended. You suspend him and give him some more time to come back from the injury.
4 games. Let's get him back in and rolling. We don't need no 6 game. That's 6 game would be very excessive.
6 games.
That'd be extremely.
Sounds like Tanner's scared
There's,
here.
there's a gentleman, Drew
Yeah, he's a little
Davenport,
Not at all.
worried. Look at him.
who is
He's
a
little worried.
lawyer,
I can see it.
and
You see
he's
it
dialed
his
in on
face.
all this stuff, all the legal stuff in the NFL. So if
Yeah.
you want to find out, go follow Drew Davenport.
Yeah, and there's like people have been pulling like similar
Could
suspension,
you hold on,
DUIs.
Kale?
stuff
We're not
like
there
that.
yet.
It's-
We're working on it.
So, Kale's
Yeah, we are.
already
Thank you,
working
Kale.
ahead.
Thank you for contributing,
no.
Kale.
That's fine. I'm glad we're finally getting this out of the way. It's because it's looming, right? Like last year we were kind of looming, then like okay, nothing's happening, and then this year we were talking about being pushed another year. I'm like, can we just?
I think you know what though. I think what helped it like kind of go away was his injury, right? I really think like him not being around the team and having to answer those questions and having to go through all that.
Have that. We can't have that.
Why would the Chiefs cut him?
Yeah, the Chiefs aren't gonna. I think he was just messing because Dallas is always signing. Actually, the Browns would probably sign him.
The Browns would sign him.
Ooh. Browns.
Wasn't there talk last year?
Hey,
He was
if
trying
he
to
would have
reach
killed
the
somebody, the Browns would have signed him. All right.
Or they're on
Raiders.
the Raiders.
Yeah,
The Raiders would have signed him.
or Justin Tucker. Justin Brown's about to sign Justin Tucker, and him and Deshaun about to go to the massage parlor.
Pete Carroll sees murder on the resume. He's like, I can fix him.
There was talk last year before we get to the NFC East that he was trying to reach agreements and sign everything and it'd be done, and
Yeah.
it never happened, I guess. And now
He also so there was reports from one of the news outlets down there that before the court date he did resolve it with the people, so that's why his probation 30 days thing came into play because he already got it, whatever payout, whatever he needed to do. So
Resolved it. Here, take this money. I didn't do anything.
no, that's
Okay.
exactly what it was. I can't remember what do you call it, but basically he paid it off, right? And then
How
they
much-
he got
How much money is this going to take for to make this go away?
what do you need for
Yeah.
me to be done
Yeah.
with this? So
You need a new
That's
car.
fine.
You need.
Yeah. I'm glad to
New
be
townhome
done with
for the
it.
family.
Now I gotta wait for the
Just
NFL
let
to
me
decide
know.
what they want to do. Get the one game, the 2 games, whatever. We'll be done. We'll be finished
Oh.
for it. So yeah, I'm just glad we're finally to a point that we can see suspension time. Like let's just get it done.
Kale is ready for some Dallas Cowboys, obligatory Dallas Cowboys talk. You can see.
we've decided,
Hey.
Kale, to just do 3 teams in the NFC East tonight, not 4.
Yeah.
We've dropped
Because we're going to talk about them every show.
every show.
It's in our
Yeah,
contract.
Bob. Yep.
It is
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, it is. We'll get into. I will kind of go around the horn here. Just kind of Stan. We'll start with you before we start breaking into each team. Like your storylines. What are for the NFC East here? Before we start breaking down the teams here.
Well, you look at the NFC East, it's the question because it's changed hands so many times who wins that division.
I don't think they've had back-to-back winners, right? And since
no, they haven't had
21
back-to-back
years.
winners.
Yeah.
21 years.
It's been changing.
Wow.
I think that ends this year, by the way. But
spoiler alert.
yeah, spoiler alert. Yeah, sorry. Look, everybody's waiting for your anyway. No one wants to hear. But you got all the big questions. Is Jalen Daniels going to have a sophomore slump next year? Are the Giants going to finally start turning around? Nobody thinks they're going to win, of course, but can they get some games here and get this thing moving in the right direction? Is it enough for GM Schoen? And is that how you say his name? Is it Schoen? I think it's Schoen.
Shane.
And
You'll shine.
Shine, really?
Shine,
Oh,
Shane,
wow.
yeah.
Yeah,
I've
shine.
I haven't
Put a
heard it
shine on the
pronounced.
Giants this year.
Yeah.
I just read it. Is that coach and that GM going to make it through the year? How many wins does it take the Giants for them to keep their job? The Cowboys, they got to kind of keep pace here because the Eagles have boned up and added more, and the Cowboys are there with Dak Prescott, and they're still, no matter what happens, he's going to have question marks swirling around him the whole time. They have to win a playoff game. And I think that's the Cowboys desperately need it to happen. So those are our storylines as far as I'm concerned, swirling around here. But we'll jump into it, and we'll see if the people surround Jerry in Arlington and throw him out of the box or something.
Yeah, let's we'll go ahead and we'll jump into it. We'll jump in with the Super Bowl winning champions, the Philadelphia Eagles. Their over-unders at 14.5. So here's some key additions that the Eagles had. They added free agent edge rusher Josh Uch, linebacker Zach Braun, traded for Kenyon Green, tight end Harrison Bryant, added Adoree Jackson, edge rusher Aziz Al-Jure, Terrence Marshall Jr., running back A.J. Dillon. Gone is Josh Sweat, Milton Williams, Darius Slay, and C.J. C.J. Gardner Johnson. We'll just say that. They did in the draft. They added Jahad Campbell out of Alabama, linebacker, safety Andrew Mubuka, and defensive tackle Ty Robinson. Scott, I'll start with you. Your thoughts on the Eagles, over, under, and then obviously at the end of the show we'll put them in which place. But we'll start here with the over under wins, and then I'll kind of kick it to you back at the end here after we go around to get some fantasy points.
Hey Scott, before you make your decision, I just want you to know they did sign Jack Driscoll. So
that puts them over. No, I can't bet any team to go 15-2. The Eagles going to be 13-4, 12-5, something like that. Is that good enough to win the division? Yeah, it's good enough to win the division. But that's a lot of wins to have to come up with, especially after Super Bowl. You're going to have a little bit of a letdown, number one. Number two, Saquon's not going to be like Saquon was last year. He's not rushing for 2,000 yards. He's going to drop about 500 yards this year.
They got A.J. Dillon now, baby. They got the other quad god in there to
Quadzilla's in Philadelphia now. I think you're going to see them pass the ball a little bit more. I don't think they're going to run. They're going to run a lot, but I think they're going to pass more than they passed last year. So Kellen Moore is out. That's another subtraction for them. He's down in New Orleans right now. Lord knows why. But, I see them going under that win total. I just think that they're going to run up. They may lose 2 straight at some point. There may be 3 road games in a row where they lose the first or the third one.
Even at the beginning of the year last year, remember there was talks of like Sirianni being fired. Remember, they started the season slow last year. I think they were Bob will know, he's a big Eagles fan.
He made the bad decisions at the beginning of the year too.
Yeah, and he was fighting with the fans and shit like that. So they, so you got the under.
I'm taking the under. 14.5 is way too many wins. I can't. They can't get there. I don't think.
Tanner, thoughts on the Eagles over under?
Hey, who has Paula Cole playing in the background? I dig it. I'm just saying, crank that crap up.
It's at work. It's the.
It's not where have all the Cowboys gone, but I'll take this. Okay.
Where have all the Cowboys gone?
Go ahead.
Holy cow! All right. Guys, look,
we're back, baby.
We're back. We're looking at 14.5. Why won't they go over or under, right? So defense, best defense last year. They're returning 15 of their 22 starters. Fangio returns. You add in a little bit of a depth there on the offensive side there on the line. All the line returns, by the way, the best in the league for the offensive line. They return.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You add in Terrace Marshall to come into play to sit, your 5th receiver for that. You add the Quadzilla into play, and I know Bob thinks A.J. Dillon get cut. I don't think he gets cut, but I think Will Shipley definitely sees more of a share on this offense. I mean, but you look at what they've done. Adoree Jackson's coming into play. Aziz Al-Jure from the Giants, 2 Giants defensive guys, and the Giants defense was pretty good. So I like what I see there. Turnover margin was solid last year, and the only thing that scares me is that consistency that the Eagles offense puts up. It really in the end, that was their downfall. That was their issue last year. Monster season, and that was the talk, right? It was the inconsistency that Philly puts up points. So for me, over under 14.5 wins. 14.5 is a lot, like Scott said here. I'm gonna go ahead and just take the under here. I do not. I think there's gonna be some tough losses here. especially on a tougher division this year too. Pending injury, of course. But yeah, give me the under. Give me the under for the Philadelphia Eagles.
But dude, she wore Oxtail. How dare you? Dawson's Creek kill.
Sam, what about you, my man? What about the Eagles here at 14.5?
I'm sorry, I have to recover from the Paula Cole comment. That's ridiculous. We don't have that slander here, that blasphemy. I'm with these guys. It's got to be. That's a lot of games. I can't do it. There's going to be some struggle. Every team goes through a struggle for most of the time. Sometimes you get these teams that go on a crazy run and whatnot. But no, their Eagles are definitely going under. I kind of had them at 14 wins exactly. I think that's still under last time we did this. If you pick like 14 to win it, right? Yeah,
it's under.
Yeah,
correct.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going under here. They're a very talented.
You're
team.
3, Sam. Come on, man. We got to get it together. Get it together.
I'm sorry, dude. Sorry, bro.
Can't wait for Pick'ems.
Slow fucking learner here.
Listen,
yeah. Give me the Eagles. I don't know what it is.
Diggs had a layover in Nashville, and he had the magic powder, and I'm just so tired all of a sudden. Anyway, so yeah, Eagles 14. I agree with that. Under. It's going to be really interesting with Hurts this year. That's what I'm.
Nick, before you go, here's 2 pockets of the schedule for the Eagles that I would be really concerned about. Week 1, they play Dallas, obviously. Then they go to Kansas City, home for the Rams, at Tampa, home for Denver. That's a tough first 5 games, no matter how you put it.
Yeah.
Tough schedule.
the last 3 weeks of the season, they're at Washington, at Buffalo, home for Washington. So those are 2 pockets in their schedule that they could very easily lose 2 of those games.
Yeah.
And in each pocket, and could be done.
So I will say this. Remember, like 2 years ago when they won this, they went to the Super Bowl and they lost. They lost their coordinators, and then they struggled. And then that's why they brought in Kellen Moore, an outside guy. Or they, here they are again, having to replace Kellen Moore, another offensive coordinator. Like Jalen Hurts has like gone through offensive coordinators here. Even way back in his college days. So it's like he's having to consistently learn. It is something when you're replacing your offensive coordinator like that. I think you're down to a fall. That defense. I mean, Jalen Carter and like all them boys, like they've drafted so good on defense and continue to draft. Like Kale said, like their first 5 picks were all defensive. It's like they continue. Howie Roseman's one of the best general managers in all of football, but eventually, like sometimes health is going to happen. Like we had mentioned, Saquon 2,000 yards. Can Jalen Hurts? That was like the first year. Saquon had been fully healthy, I feel like, since his like rookie season, like played 16, 17 games almost. So it's like, can they do that again? Can he do that again? I don't know. 14, I'm with you guys. It's too damn much. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go under. Okay. So Johnny's commenting. I guess he's not joining us tonight, but let me write that down.
No.
Okay,
Johnny.
so let me.
Is this something I said? Is this about Paula Cole, Johnny?
Washington 12-5. Dallas.
Tell me who he's got first here, because who's he got?
Dallas at 12-5.
Oh, he's got Dallas. No, he's got Philly.
No, he's got Philadelphia.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Philly.
He's got Dallas at 12-5.
I was literally looking at it. My self-confidence is so bad. I was like, but I swear that says Philadelphia.
And he's got
and then he got Philly.
All right. Philly. So I'm going to try to keep track this year. You guys know how shitty I am at that.
Sam, what did you do to Johnny? What did you do to Johnny, Sam?
All right, listen. He talked me into Cam Ward, so I'm just going to hold him hostage. And if he starts stinking, then I'll let him out, okay?
Scott, your thoughts here on yes, Fangio's one of the best DCs, Bobby.
You'll be okay. You'll be okay.
Yeah, I don't question that about. I don't question.
All right, Johnny. We appreciate it. Scott, let me ask you this real quick, and Tanner, you can chime in. I know you're a huge fantasy player as well, and you've been hanging out with Mikey quite a bit. Who are we looking at? Gross. Obviously, we know Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown, but who are we looking at fantasy-wise to maybe snag in them later rounds that people aren't noticing?
Dallas Goedert's a nice pick as a tight end in later rounds, mid to later rounds. You saw him last year when Jalen went to him. He was almost like money. That's number one. Number 2, if you're going to draft Saquon, you got to take Will Shipley later in the draft because just in case Saquon gets hurt, now we had a large ball carry catch. He had over 300, almost 400. I think over 400 touches last year, including the playoffs. So Saquon is not going to be the Saquon he was last year. He was trying on a new contract to prove to everybody that he is that running back.
They gave him more money too.
They gave him more money. Every 25 guys that have run for 2,000 yards the following season, they've lost 500 yards in production. So Saquon's going to still be good. He's not going to be as good as he was last year. So Will Shipley would be a target late in the draft that I would throw at, just in case if he drafts Saquon. So those two guys.
I wouldn't. I agree with Scott there. And then, quite frankly, on the receivers outside of Smith and Brown, don't reach. Wait, just wait. There's Dotson, don't reach for. Johnny Wilson, reach for it. Like, just wait. Just sit there, lay back. Those are some of your last 4-round picks if you need extra receivers. Like, don't. Once those 2 are gone, just look elsewhere.
All right. I like it, boys. Let's jump into the team that got second place in the division last year, and that is the Washington Commanders, a surprise team. Vegas has got them at 9.5 over. So they went out and got Laramie Tunsil, made the trade for Laramie Tunsil and Deebo Samuel. They signed Javon Kinlaw, Jonathan Jones, signed Von Miller today or just the other day. Will Harris and Zach Ertz re-up there in Washington. They did lose Jonathan Allen, De'Ami Brown, and Benoit St. Juice. And obviously, they need to get this. What the hell are they doing dragging their feet with Terry fucking McLaurin here? That deal should have been done, I don't know, 6 months ago. He's been your best football player for the last 4 years. Get the damn deal done. What are we doing here? Like, he should be – if – I'm worried about this team. If they don't get that deal done, I think he'll be out there. But they got to take care of their guy, in Scary Terry. Scott, I'll start with you. Over under here, 9.5 wins.
I would go over. I would go over 9 and 8. I think they're more like a 10 and 7, 11 and 6 type of team. But as you said, McLaurin is the key here. Do not go into training camp, deep into training camp, and not sign them. Guys that do not sign until deep in training camp tend to either get injured or their production's not the same. Look at T. Higgins last year. Right off the bat, he was injured. He went, very off the field, on the field, off the field, on the field in preseason. Other guys, you can't do it. You got to sign him. He's your number 1 wide receiver. By far, with a bullet. Now they got Deebo. I don't know what they're going to do with Deebo. I tend to think the San Francisco Deebo is going to show up where he's going to have 3 or 4 carries a game.
Yeah, coming in shape. That boy looking thick. Deebo looking extra thick last time.
Yeah,
dang, Deebo.
He hadn't missed any buffets at the local hotel lately. So,
he's walking in like Vin Diesel.
Well, give me another piece of chicken. Give me another pancake, whatever you want.
You don't mess with family.
Again, and their run and attack does not – I'm not looking at their run and attack. Brian Robinson, Austin Eckler is something that will be highly successful. I would say they're going to go over, and I think Jaden Daniels is going to be that guy again. He could be in the running for MVP next year. This year, especially.
You got the over. You got the over.
I got the over slightly, but I got the over on this.
Tanner?
Scott kind of said it here. You look at some of the additions with Deebo, Tunsil's coming into play. We look at this team last year, right? I mean, you're talking about 5th in the NFL in scoring, 3rd in rushing. That's with Austin Eckler missing time, guys. 4th down conversion. They went 23 times in the year for 4th down conversions. This is an aggressive offense. This is an aggressive team in general. It bit them last year, but it also helped them a lot last year. Look, it had 12 wins, I believe it was last year. Here's the thing. I don't see them quite reaching the 12, but I could see the 10. So I am going to take that over the 9.5 mark as well. I do agree with that. for this team here. I mean, it's gonna be with it's just gonna be elite, right? It's just gonna be different, especially if they can get Deep stays healthy. Noah Brown, as well, coming from San Francisco, who knows who's been part of a crazy offense with Shanahan. So this Kingsbury or whatever,
Yeah, Cliff Kingsbury, yeah.
Yeah. This is going to be a similar offense here. So I do see this team being better in the receiving ranks. Yeah, I'll take the over in the 9.5.
Yeah, Sam, they went in and got a couple guys. They went and got Tunsil to protect the assets, and went and got hopefully he's in shape. And Debo, your thoughts here for the Commanders?
Oh, Debo. Anyway, I think I want to agree with these guys, but yeah, screw it. Noah Brown came from Dallas.
It says SF next to it. I just read what's in our lats.
He had a star on his helmet. Okay, he's amazing. Yeah. All right, he's amazing. We shouldn't have let
same team.
So, I like the Commanders. They were so much fun to watch last year. The only
they finally got a guy. They got a guy.
Yeah, they got a guy. They got the guy. They got a guy. I hope I have a guy. We'll find out. But he just makes me nervous because he threw a lot of picks last year. And maybe the rookie part is done. Maybe it isn't. But I kind of had him going 10 this year, so I'm definitely going over. Going over, baby.
I'm a little.
Come on, Bodkins, come with us. Come on, man.
He won't.
Jump in the cup. Jump in the cup.
I
We're going to the quick stack.
I do not want to come with you, Sam.
Yeah, come with me.
Sicko.
Yeah, come on, baby.
Man, I am a little worried about the Commanders. Like, I do think Jay Daniels is a guy, but there is always like that sophomore slump. We saw it in CJ Stroud last year, right?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, it's very, very aware. The other teams get paid to watch tape too.
Yep.
They did go out and add some guys. I like the Tunsil trade. Even though if you talk to our friends at Just Fans, they hated on Tunsil and thought they was the greatest.
Oh, he was the worst player ever. Yeah. He didn't do
I mean, when your QB stinks, I would hate him too. So
Yeah. So I think Jay Daniels is great. I think Cliff Kingsbury coming right back and keeping the band back together is going to be great. I think Cliff is a better OC than he ever will be a head coach.
Yeah.
And Dan Quinn had them boys fired up. Last year, he is an aggressive guy. Year 2 here with Dan. I think they can get 10 wins. I do. I think they can get 10 wins. So we're all in on the Commanders at
2 gavel smacks. 2 gavel smacks of unity, everybody. 2 gavel smacks of unity.
All right, here we go.
Kumbaya.
We got the Cowboys. Vegas has the Cowboys at 7.5 wins. So their key additions, they re-signed Oji Ojijuwuzie. They whatever how you say his name.
Bless you.
Nothing like a big old cup of OJ.
Dead carcass that is the running back of Javonte Williams. Defensive end Peyton Turner, Solomon Thomas. They traded for Kair Elam, linebacker Kenneth Murray. Gone, and they ChatGPT didn't put this in there, but obviously they made the trade for George Pickens.
Yeah.
Gone is Jordan Lewis, DeMarcus Lawrence, Rico DeWaldy, Linval Joseph, Carlos Watkins, and Eric Kendricks. Now they did draft number 12 in the first round, over 12 overall offensive lineman Tyler Booker, defensive end Donovan Izarakaru, Siobhan Ravel, Jadon Blue, Sherman James. Kind of headlines their draft class. Sam, I'm gonna start with you because you've been hanging out with your guy Alan on the mat. So
my good friend
got
Alan.
Some insight here. 7.5 for over wins here on the Cowboys.
I'm actually gonna here on NPR radio. We're gonna talk about the Dallas Cowboys.
Damn Cowboys.
Sip my coffee. Yeah, those Cowboys. Damn boys. Damn boys. So Dallas Cowboys, man. I don't get it. Like, you could look up Dallas Cowboys right now, and you will have an equal amount of hate articles and equal amount of like articles. Alan does a decent job of not being a crazy person.
I don't know about that. But...
no, he's all right.
I will say Alan is one of the better Cowboy fans.
Yes,
who don't
100%.
quite throw it down your throat
100%.
beginning of the season. It's our season at this point. So
Yes, for sure.
That's where we're at on the scale.
This is their year right now.
We them boys right here, right?
They don't.
July 17th.
You beat me to it, Alan. They don't go to Poland and go, "We them boys." So
we them boys here. This is their season. This is their season.
Boy, it just kind of feels like they're on a nice point. Like where they are, with Dak Prescott, with everything like that. However, I am taking the over here. I kind of had them at a 9-8 range because they usually do decently well in the regular season. I'm a little concerned on defense. That's a lot of defensive players. I liked Kendricks. I liked what's his name? You said it. By the way, your name pronouncing was epic.
You're welcome.
Epic. That was really good. You got really high.
We got like a 5th grade level, so
No. Hey, listen. If I had that list in front of me, I would have been like, you know what? Look it up. But no, I'm a little concerned about the Cowboys this year. I don't feel good picking this, but I think they're going to get over 7 wins.
Yeah, Tanner. I mean, it's Marty Ball now down there in Dallas, as we know. Brian Schottenheimer. Well, I guess it's like Schottenheimer Ball, not Marty Ball, but Brian Ball maybe. In Dallas, as he's the new head coach, as Fat Mike left to go eat more cheeseburgers someplace else. And
he didn't get hired by anybody, did he?
Nah.
Okay.
No, he didn't. No, he said he's taking the year off.
He just says I'm out. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
You get hired by the local Wendy's to eat cheeseburgers on commercials all the time.
Lucky.
He needs to take the year off. Bob's
double baconator, baby.
Yeah, that's probably true. They probably do need to pay Micah Parsons. They'll get that deal done about one day before his free agency hits. That's how Jerry always plays it. So,
all right, we're just gonna wait a little
also,
bit.
and Dak's back. Remember, Dak was hurt most of last year, Tanner.
Dak's
what
back,
do you think?
everybody.
Over under 7.5 wins here.
7.5 is a weird number for this Cowboys team. I mean, especially when you got big names. You're talking about CD, George Pickens. You can go down the receivers list, really. I know you got Tolbert there, but you still got Jalen Brooks, you got Mingo, Turpin. So, I mean, you got a deep receiving core right there, too. And you also got Paris Campbell that actually came over. So, like, you got some guys there. You had a great draft for the offensive line, especially with Tyler Booker, of course. It's health, and that's the thing that concerns me the most. Javonte Williams, can he be that number one guy again? We don't know. Miles Sanders, washed, right? And that's the thing. After that, I do like Jadon Blue. I do like the Phil Maffa as well. So I like the 2 rookies and the running back. Okay, we look at it that way. Here's the thing. It's Dak Prescott really owns this team. It's not really the offense. It's not really the defense. It's legit Dak. It's on Dak. If he goes out at all, the season's done for him. Season's done for him.
That's almost any team.
But I love Joe Milton and all that, but he ain't no starter.
Bazooka Joe. Scott,
Bazooka Joe's a Cowboy now?
Yeah. He's back up.
Oh, yeah. They did
Tuli on Joe Milton.
I know you love Joe Milton, Scott. Look, Cowboys over under 7.5 wins
in a dome. Okay.
If I'm sitting here betting this straight on right now, I am taking the over in the 7.5 wins.
Scott?
I guess I'm going to be the odd man out here. Cheaped on the coach, Schottenheimer, first-year head coach. As Nick said, the course of Javonte Williams is their lead running back as of right now. And good luck on the George Pickens experience here. If he doesn't get any targets at all because CD and Ferguson are soaking him up, he's going to be a problem. Cowboys are going to go 7-10 at best this year. I think they're going under. Cowboys are under.
Oh, no. We will be no kumbaya. Wow. Bazooka Joe will save us all.
See, I'm right there with Bob. That number is way too low. That's
I do. I think it's I'm right there too. 7.5. 7 wins is just too. They're too good of a football team. They got too much damn talent if everybody's healthy to only win 7 games. Like,
yeah,
I do. And unless about said Marty, unless Brian's just like
Will Greer.
Bazooka Joe, Kel. Bazooka Joe.
Will
baby.
Greer outside of Milton. Read the
I
comment.
love Will Greer.
Will Greer. So
but outside
West
of
Virginia's own,
unless like
Will.
Marty is not Marty, but Brian's just like a complete idiot, which he possibly could be.
I love you, Jerry.
They're just too good of a team. I would actually feel more comfortable with this team if Fat Mike was still the head coach.
I would too.
You kind of know what you're getting.
Well, then Brian would still be a OC for this team and could run the offense with it. I mean, it would be a great crew to run the offense. So,
I'm gonna smash the over here, leaving Scott on the Undie Island. So, give me the over
Scott.
on the Cowboys.
I'm on the island of disrelevancy.
Sail away.
Woo!
Sail away.
Let's get to the final team here in the over-under.
Do we have to?
We'll talk about which place we're going to finish each of these teams in. Here's the Giants. Sorry. Oh, I was looking for here. 5.5 wins. So they added, obviously, in the quarterback room, Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston, Darius Alexander. For some reason, they added Malik. This says Malik. They messed up here. Malik Neighbors was on the team last year. Chat GPT.
Damn it!
Javon Holland,
Damn it!
Austin Adubo.
Yell at him. Insult Chat GPT.
Yeah, but they killed it in the draft. I thought Abdul Carter, Jackson Dart, Darius Alexander, Cam Scatterboo. Tanner, I'll start with you with the Giants here. Your thoughts on the New York Football Giants?
Scatterboo,
5.5
we do the fandango.
Look, these receivers are actually pretty dang good. And they drafted well, right? They drafted well too. Abdul Carter, I loved it. And they got it's a sick defensive line. Sick defensive line. Really, their roster on paper doesn't look that bad. They should be pretty decent. Javon Holland went over there too. It's not that bad. Now their offense, it's about, again, similar to what Dallas is about quarterback play. Here's the issue with
defensive I get with famous Jameis. I get very defensive about it.
If famous Jameis is in, as Sam just said, this thing is not going to be. It means it's not good. Okay, it means it's not good. Okay.
If Jackson Dart's in, it's not good. They need to
correct. Why start him? Why start him?
Yeah.
The guy that should be the starter by far, easily, there shouldn't be a freaking issue at this point, is Russell Wilson.
Giants.
If Russell Wilson's in,
go Giants.
Go Giants. This team,
go Giants. Go Giants.
You're telling me you're going to see Russell Wilson throw one of his dimes right in the lap of a Malik Neighbors, a Wan'Dale Robinson,
under
Jalen Hyatt? Oh, yeah, let's go. So for me, because I'm thinking that Dabble's going to do the right thing for once. Please don't do this to me, Dabble. Okay,
but you love
but I
Dable.
think you're going to do the right thing. We're going to take over the 5.5 game wins. Bob, I see your comment down there. The over/under 4.5 games for Dart. We are going to take the under for that. So
under, yeah. For Giant fans, I hope it's their under. If it's over, then
I do too.
There's probably been people that have been fired.
But Giants, my pick is over the 5.5 wins.
Yeah.
Where do you sit on the coach and GM? You think they get fired mid-season this year?
It depends
if
what
they're over 5.5 wins.
Well, how it's not necessarily a record. How is the team performing? That's what I want to know. Are we competing in games, or are we just crap in the bed?
Okay.
Yeah. Agreed.
Cool.
Sam, what about you here? 5.5 over on the Commanders.
I don't like.
It only gets worse. It gets worse.
That's their first 4 games.
It gets worse. Wait till you come to me. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to read you this schedule.
That's horrible.
First half.
I don't like this team. And they drafted very well, like you said, and it's such a struggle bus, that team. And I don't know if Mr. Unlimited has been limited. He looked pretty limited last year. I just don't.
Are you talking about Russell Wilson again?
Yeah.
Go ahead and blame Russell Wilson for the Pittsburgh Steelers. You go ahead and do that.
I'm not blaming him for the Pittsburgh.
Yes, you are.
They sucked last year.
They sucked. They all sucked.
Because the team sucked. It wasn't his fault. He actually got it to the receivers. Here's Pickens. Oh yeah, I forgot I got to catch the ball. Yeah.
Yeah, look,
It's
I'm Russell
Awful.
Wilson. I won't hit the easy give me route, but I'll throw the moon ball all day. Give me a break. Come on. Anyway,
Give me a break.
yeah, give me a break. He's not as good as he is.
Give me a
not that
break.
good. I will. A break of that Kit Kat bar. Anyway, so I don't I don't believe in this team at all.
Alan, stop giving the schedule out.
I just looked at the schedule. I probably should start doing that now for the rest of the time. Give it over.
For a last place.
Baby steps.
Oh, I'll
baby
get when he
steps.
gets.
We're getting back
when he
on
gets
this
me.
horse. We're getting
Go
back
ahead,
on
Go
this
ahead.
horse.
Go ahead.
Under. I'm going under.
Oh, okay. Under.
Yeah.
For a last place team, Alan, stop it. For a last place team, that schedule is brutal.
Not very nice.
Washington, Dallas, KC, the Chargers, Saints, Eagles, Denver, Eagles, San Francisco,
Golly.
Chicago, Green Bay, Detroit, the Patriots. Then they finish with Washington, Minnesota, Vegas, and Dallas. Ain't no way they're going over 5.5 wins. Ain't no way.
Oh yeah.
You know they got a great roster. I know everything about that. That's a schedule. That's a bomb of a schedule. They're gonna go under. They might get 5 wins, but they're gonna go under.
Ooh, Bobby says 2 wins. I'm looking at their schedule. Now, I think they could probably split. They usually split with the Cowboys and the Commanders.
Supposedly, Kel.
They can beat the Saints. They can beat the Raiders.
They can beat the Saints, the Raiders, the Bears, possibly. The
After
Patriots,
that,
possibly.
possibly it's a Monday night game though, so I don't, I don't know. In Fox,
Yeah, Vikings is a possible maybe. I think they can get 6 wins, 5.5. I think out of that you split a game with the Commanders. I like Dayball, so I'm gonna go over, baby. Give me the over.
Sam, I'm with you. Sam, buddy, I'm with you.
Look, I didn't ask Scott Artainer. Giants Commanders real quick here. I don't know if I did on the Cowboys either. Just the, kind of some of the fantasy on these last 3 teams here.
So
Right?
I'll give you one of each. On the Cowboys, Jake Ferguson's a great value, and Dak loves his tight end. So that's my Cowboys. For Washington, I can't go McLaurin. I'd have to go Debo if it's anybody, and taking him in the 9th or 10th round because.
What's Brian Robinson falling at? He's
like in the I'd say anywhere between 8 and 12. I've seen him go.
I've seen 6th round at this point.
Yeah, that's a steal to me. I had him last year. He was a steal.
I've actually seen Jane Daniels go as the quarterback 1 or 2 in some drafts.
Amen,
so, he could be a value. And for the Giants, it's Malik Neighbors. You get him in the 1st round, he's going to be Wilson loves throwing to his number 1 target, and he's going to throw.
We're looking at Cam Scatterbo. Are we looking at Cam Scatterbo late? I think he could.
I would take him late.
But that's very late in the draft.
Yeah, because
taking him in a 15 round, but I'll take him last 5 rounds.
He could provide solid flex value at best. Tyrone Tracy's still there. I'm sure Tracy's getting most of the work.
Tracy should get most of it. I mean, really, you can wait for a quarterback here, assuming that Dabble does the damn right thing here. I mean, Russell Wilson in the 14th round, 13th round I've seen lately. I take him. I take him at that point. I'll take a Wan'Dale Robinson as value there for the Giants. I like my Theo Johnson coming into play too. And then looking at the Cowboys, like you already talked about Ferguson, but I would watch for Shoemaker there to get his feet underneath him. But Jadon Blue running back. I already talked about him once. That's the guy I'm looking at, and as well as Jonathan Mingo, kind of late guys. So,
okay, let's get into the placements here. Sam, I'm gonna start with you. Which team finishes? Actually, on my paper, I got Scott, so I'm just gonna do that first. Scott,
what did I do wrong? Just tell me what I'm doing wrong, Nick, and I'll stop.
Giants.
Okay.
Giants will finish 4th.
Tanner, who finishes 4th?
I'll agree with that. Giants.
Even with Russell Wilson? Oh, okay.
Sam?
They didn't get me that far off.
Giants. Sorry.
Johnny had Dallas finishing 4th. I got the Giants finishing 4th too.
Whoa,
so
man, Johnny thinks they're dying. Think something rotten in Dallas. Just dying. Wow.
Team, your third place finished here.
Dallas.
Tanner?
Third place. I'm going Washington.
Sam?
I also have Washington.
I thought I was going to be the one that had Washington third. I put Dallas for my spot for
that sophomore slump. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's hard for
I'm
me
with
to
you
get
guys. I was going to have. I thought I'd be the one that had surprise team that had Washington finishing third, but I'm with you guys. A little sophomore slump here for the commies.
We want to be like you.
And they finish third.
I want
Scott, second place team here.
I'm so
Scott
tempted to
again.
go Philadelphia
Damn
based
it!
on the history of this division, but it's Washington. It's Washington for me.
You just
Tanner?
love you. You just love that maroon color.
Second place goes to the Dallas Cowgirls.
Sam?
He said their name wrong. I have the Cowboys as well.
So that means I got my second place team is I got the Cowboys as well.
Yep.
So, and that means
Who's left?
we're all in on Philly being the first team to reach for the first time in like 25 years or some shit. So give it up for the Philadelphia Eagles. We're all in on Philly. Fly, birds, fly, baby.
You see that?
Alan's got
You see
Dallas
that, Nick?
third.
You see that, Nick? You got an angel with you right now. You got an
Allen has Dallas third. That's
what
amazing.
you see.
Yeah, you and Tony Danza got an angel with you right now.
The kid sees an angel. That's the
You
signal.
all know ball. Thank you, Bob. Thanks.
Thanks,
you,
Bobby. Scott, before we get out here, let the people know what you got going on.
Yes, God.
Are we doing the same setup this weekend, Tanner, as last weekend for locking in?
Is Tanner
Yeah.
going to yell at you?
Okay. So locking in this weekend, we did our first fantasy draft last Saturday, 10-rounder. I think we're gonna incorporate some people into the draft with me, Alan and Tanner. So
That'll be on Sunday this weekend, actually. So NFL
Sunday.
Sunday,
Okay,
NCAA
and then
Saturday.
Okay, and we did some college football
What
futures.
time? If you want a real expert, let me know.
Oh yeah, Nick, I'll forward it to you.
Shots
Forward it to you.
fired.
I'll send you the invite.
Woo!
I'll send you
And
the
then,
draft invite.
And then Nick, Jonathan wants to talk with you about Cubs
Oh, me too.
and
Me too,
Braves and all that other stuff.
Oh,
So-
Marie.
Oh, I know. I was chiming in on the
Marie.
baseball show last
yeah,
night.
I saw it.
Sammy.
So-
Oh, you were? Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was, yeah. Baseball show on Wednesday with me, Alan, and Jonathan Grishman. Shout out to there's a young girl named Kylie that is dealing with a lot right now. Her and her
indeed.
parents. So shout out to Kylie. Get well soon. Going through cancer is a tough thing, as I well know. So, but that's what's going on. Locking in this weekend. Baseball show Wednesday, and we're right back here next Thursday with the NFC North, I believe.
No, we're gonna do AFC East.
Oh, we're gonna do AFC East. Oh, great! I can do my Patriots stuff now.
Yeah, we're
How high
crossing.
you got him, Scott?
Go
Sneak
back
preview.
and forth between each division, each conference, and just work our
Okay.
way out.
Okay, so AFC East next week.
Yep.
So
Spoiler alert.
Whee!
Tanner, let the people know what you got going on the rest of the week.
Tomorrow night, the Buffoons are back. Actually, just Mike and I. So we'll be talking some Chiefs secondary. We'll be discussing that position battle there between all the secondary guys. And are they going to be a lock again? Right? Are they going to do their thing? We'll have to see. We'll also talk a little fantasy football for you tomorrow night as well. Saturday, lock it in on the Rec Room Sports Hub. We will be discussing win totals for about 7 teams. I believe it is 7 teams. And we got them pre-picked, so be ready. Check it in here. Some good bets out there for futures. We're gonna keep doing future bets there on the NCAA slate. And then Sunday, like Scott said, we got a mock draft. Audience is more than welcome. We'll be doing a 10 round, 12-man draft, full PPR scoring.
Ooh.
It's gonna be no kickers, no defense, and you get like 2 bench players, I believe it was. So. Make sure you guys come join draft with us. It's gonna be fun. It's better with more people. So make sure you guys tune in there on the Rec Room Sports Hub there. So, and then Stay tuned on the Basement Brute stuff. I got a cool episode I got to start working on this weekend, and hopefully maybe late next week or the week before after that, we'll be releasing something really cool with the interview. So
you guys did the Austin Eckler interview yet?
that's right. Yep.
You did.
He did.
It's already done.
He did. I'm editing.
awesome.
That's what I'm editing. So
Oh, that's so
it's gonna
cool.
be really cool. Yeah.
High school sports player. Hey, good for you, Kel. Better Call Ball Sports coming soon. Hey, good for you, Kel.
Hey, there we go. I like seeing that.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Let me know if you need help, Kale.
For sure.
I
Kel's
need,
reaching out to me a
I
few
need
times.
help, Tanner. I need help.
We know we can't.
Let me
give
know
the
if you need help, Kale. Kale, let me know if you need help.
We can't.
Is this
we can't
about
give you
Russell
the help
Wilson?
that you need,
Is this
Sam.
about Russell Wilson?
We can't give you the help that you need, Sam.
I just want Dad to hug me.
I've already
That's so
tried.
wrong. Yeah. Sometimes you just got to call them a lost cause. What it is.
Sam, let people know what you got going on the rest of the week.
Tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Central, Fanboys Unleashed will be live with the great Med Smith. Shots from the sideline host, semi-retired, he says. So we're going to talk. He's a Bears fan. But I've had 2 cheeseheads in a row with Isaac and then Nick, and so I guess I got to work one in here. So we're going to be talking about the NFC North for the most part, the division where he sits. How does he feel about that very strange young man as his quarterback? We're going to talk about it all tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Central, Fanboys Unleashed. And then Saturday, Alan and I are hoping, depending on how we both feel, are going to jump into On the Mat SmackDown recap edition. So we're all excited for that. Stuff continuing. I'm always posting stuff on Twitter at Fanboys Unleashed, on Facebook on Fanboys Unleashed, and on Twitter at Mr. First Down. Be delighted to have your follow, like, and subscribe. Thank you very much.
I enjoy your Titans post. So especially when it comes to quarterback play. It's my favorite.
Who's posting that?
They have quarterback play there in Tennessee.
Oh, they talk about like, hey,
somebody from.
How do you like,
UK, right?
Blah blah blah, or like a receiver. Well, I go to quarterback play for the receiver style, so I enjoy seeing Mailman being the guy that's going to throw him the ball. So, my favorite part of the post.
I'm just gonna miss the Mayo meme.
I don't think we will. I think it's gonna be there. Like I said, I keep telling
He'll be on the sidelines just grimacing, and they're like, "Oh
no, he's gonna be he's gonna be on the sidelines. He'll be in the huddle. So it's just how it's gonna be.
We can only hope. I
really do. Actually.
All right, just somebody come and help me talk me off the ledge once that happens, okay? Because I'm jumping. I need some Third Eye Blind blaring in the background too,
Please step off that ledge, my friend.
Nick's like, just go ahead and jump, Sam. It's done. Just go.
Hey,
it's done. It's all right.
Tuck and roll.
Yeah. I'm jumping. I'm done. I've had it.
Well, I mean, it all depends on where you're jumping from. Is it like a one story? Is it?
Yeah, I'm jumping from a sidewalk to the grass.
I mean, no, you might roll your ankle, so you might want to be careful.
If that happens, I'm going to wait till it rains and film a video about me just laying on the trampoline and getting rained on with a Hollow Cole playing in the background.
So if you missed the MMA show last night, Head Kicks and Haymakers, please check that out. We had almost a 2-hour show last night. It was we were in. We had lots to cover.
What did you do? You have to poop after your show. Like, did you just sit there and clench?
Waited till I took a shit until I got done.
Bathroom, mom, bathroom.
Check that out. I'll be back on Sunday, me and Johnny Cruz, for kind of the weekly dump, as we like to call it. We talk a little bit about life and everything in between.
Good show.
Be a friend, tell a friend, folks. We'll be back here next Thursday, 8:00 Central, 9 Eastern, talk about the AFC East, baby. As we make our way, there's only I looked it up. The reason we had to talk about the East this is because there's 8 Thursdays away from week 1. So,
oh my gosh, gee whiz!
Yeah.
Yes.
Every year. No, I'm about it. It's just wow. Okay.
Still got a lot of shit I don't care about, and then 8 Thursdays I'll start caring. So
the Hall of Fame game in all of its majesty.
The Hall of Fame game's like that one. They're having 2 Hall of Fame games, right? One's like the end of the month.
I thought it was just the one.
I thought it was just
2.
one.
I think it's 2. Or maybe I'm
that's
crazy.
kinda fun. Are they wearing the throwbacks? Kind of cool.
I don't know.
No, there's only one. Only one.
Oh,
Okay.
but it's at the end of the month, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
30th.
Yes.
Yeah, that seems early. Ah, fuck, I don't know.
It's usually like around the 1st, so it makes
Yeah,
sense.
I guess so. You're right. Who
Fill
cares?
them
It's fucking
bleachers.
free- It's nobody that we're gonna fucking know other than guys who went to college. If maybe we know those guys, but other than that, be a friend, tell a friend, folks. Like, subscribe, share. We'll see you next Thursday, right back here on the Bodkins channel. See y'all, folks. Sam, hit that outro, baby.
It's good to be back, baby.
Thanks so much for joining us, and until next time, let's talk sport, friends. Thanks for watching.